most people agree that the best idea should win, but when it comes to a business, to your business, maybe to your team, how do you make sure that you actually harvest those ideas and you can choose the best idea? How do you make sure that everybody in your team has a seat at a table? You see now leaders coming up and coming out and communicating to their teams or communicating on media and social media and saying, yeah, we are an inclusive company. Everybody has a seat at the table. Everybody's opinion is valued. But how can you say that if you don't have a system in place that makes sure that you can collect those ideas? Now, a story that comes to mind right now is one of my mentors, Paul Martinelli, who had a commercial cleaning company, and he had different business area managers that managed 2 or 3 buildings, and at night they would go in the buildings, they would clean all the offices, and then they would have a meeting, and they would call that failure meeting, right? And at the failure meeting, you should come with something that you tried as an area manager. You tried something new. Like maybe there were lots of things, lots of maybe cleaning products, or vacuum cleaners, or way to clean this, way to clean that, and maybe a new way to go to those buildings. Maybe start from another point and end in another point in the cleaning process. All of those things that they could learn, they could try and learn, and maybe fail at them, because then the learning comes from failure. So what he did through these meetings, he set the stage for his team that failure, it's welcome, right? It was actually rewarded. That the worst thing you could do is you could go to Paul's failure meetings without failing at anything, without having a new idea. How can you do things? And so he didn't actually focus on getting new ideas in, but he focused on failure. And he said, if we fail often enough, we will try new things, and trying new things comes with a failure. Now, you shouldn't fail multiple times at the same step or doing the same failure again. It should be always a new failure. But if you value failures, the way you react to failure, this sets the stage for how much innovation you have in a company. You hear companies say, oh, we are an innovating company. We put value on innovation. Okay, show me how do you treat failure. Show me how do you encourage failure. Show me how do you reward failure. So I think if you agree that this idea of a best idea wins, it's something that you want to live on, and it's something that you have in your company, or you want to have in your company, and you want to implement in your team, make sure that you have a system to collect those ideas. Make sure that you have a system where people can share those ideas, and make sure that you reward failure and you don't punish failure. Thank you for tuning in. Take care. See you next time.